stream. I got
I don't know if we're live yet.
fan favorite Matt.
Good to see you, folks.
Are we live now?
I haven't gotten the notification yet on my phone.
Wonderful. Just what I like to hear. If we are, I hope we are. No, I'm not showing it just yet either.
In playback, we hope you guys are doing well, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, if we're live, that is.
Doesn't look like it so far. Oh, yeah, now we are. Now we are.
Now we're live. Okay.
Now we're live.
Hello, everyone. My name is Holden Hardman. Sorry if on playback I'm saying this twice now. I'm glad that you're joining us for another live stream. Today, joined with me as fan favorite, Matt Lane. Would you?
I just got his audio.
Jeez. Fan favorite Matt Lane, as always. Classic jokester, prankster. Jenna, as always, and my good friend Pastor. He goes by Ulysses. I've always known him as Pastor, so he's here. I know that you're not as familiar with him, but he has been in a couple of our break videos, so you'll be seeing him very soon.
Yes.
So I'm glad that you're all here. I'm waiting for a couple of comments to come through. I hope you're all doing okay. Today, I really wanted to talk about the MCU and our journey so far through Phase 1 and 2, and I figured we could talk about it and all the movies so far, and any other questions or anything that anybody might have.
Searching for you here. Hang tight.
You know what? It looks like it's still unlisted.
Well, that changes everything. Well, it's still going to be live in playback.
Well, hang on. If it's still unlisted with us, sorry everybody if it's not. It's still unlisted. Okay.
So publish it there.
Okay, I'll go ahead and publish it, and I'll just start over from the beginning.
Yep, that works.
Visibility, public. Sorry everybody for that confusion if you're watching on playback. Saving it.
I guess it really won't matter if they're listening to playback, right?
I mean, we'll just do it twice.
This will be the third time.
Okay, so we should be public now.
Now we're public.
Hopefully everybody, sorry guys. So upon playback, we were talking for like a good 2 minutes before realizing we were not live. So I'm sorry about that. My name is Holden Hardman. Thank you all so much for joining me today for another live stream. We have fan favorite Matt Lane here, who is,
what's going on, folks?
We're working our way through the MCU right now. Jenna is here.
Hey.
We always love hearing Jenna's opinion. And we have my good friend Ulysses.
Yep, that's me.
Boy, oh boy, look at that chat exploding.
I know you're not as familiar with seeing him around, but he has been in a couple of our break videos that we've done. We're cranking out 4 right now. We're going to be filming the 4th one tonight. Hopefully, we'll be able to give you. Hopefully, you'll be able to enjoy those.
Why are you laughing?
I'm not, because you're making a face at me. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to show you what our break videos are, and we'll be getting back into Civil War. What is this? We'll be getting back into Phase 4 by next week.
Phase 3.
Phase 3. Thank you. I'm having one. That's why I need my coffee. I'm gonna put it in a pastor's camera. All right. So let's see what's going on in the chat. We got 215 people in here already. Wow.
Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you all so much. I really wanted to talk about Phase 1 and 2 and our experience through it so far. Any questions that you guys may have?
Really?
Matt's getting real comfortable for some reason.
Hey. This is our studio, actually. Jenna and I run a podcast. I'm going to plug it here to the near 70,000 people. We've got a podcast that you should... Of course I'm comfortable. I'm around my friends.
I'm getting comfortable.
Of course I'm comfortable. I'm around my friends. Why not?
Let's see. Is any questions or anything? Do you think we're going to get to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Probably not anytime soon.
But is
to be
that
honest.
a series?
It is. It's a show on ABC. It was taking place the same time the MCU stuff was taking place. So like, remember when we watched Avengers? I think it wasn't Avengers 2. It was Winter Soldier, when they found out that Hydra was a part of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Mm-hmm.
In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the show, that change happened as well. So they were happening at the same time as the MCU movies. So they're all intertwined.
Just layers on layers on layers.
Yeah, and I love that. That's cool, but it's hard to keep. I don't even know if it's possible to keep track of everything.
No, it's not. I promise.
Is that show better than Winter Soldier?
Yeah, I was done. Go ahead.
Ryan Spencer, $2. Is this Ryan, my cousin Ryan?
Say what?
I have a cousin. I don't know if we're technically cousins or
I didn't
not,
know you had a cousin.
So how would that make us related? If you're
I'm your dad, and they're my kids, and they're... I don't know.
Pastor's face.
That's a super sticker. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate that. If you're not the Ryan I'm thinking of, thank you.
Aiden said, good to see another stream. All the best.
Yeah.
Aiden, thanks for the super chat, bro.
Yeah, we just did a live stream for about an hour on Matt's channel before jumping over to the live stream on my channel. So I'm glad that you're all here, and I hope that you all enjoyed the Ant-Man video. I'm sorry it took a week to get it done, but it was because we were working on the break videos, and I was also editing them. So I have 2 completely edited right now, and halfway through the 3rd one, and then we'll be filming the 4th one tonight. So I'm hoping to get those up quickly. So
Hey, if you can bring that mic down, you're cutting his face off a little bit.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yep. So I know what I need to do. I just need to get another one of these, and it's going to have to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Take it away.
A lot of people wanting to watch Venom. Yeah,
Yes,
we've talked
me
about Venom.
too.
We want to see Venom. Jenna wants to.
I want to
see your cutout there.
Venom.
Yeah, it happens. It's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Pastor.
We want to see Venom. Jenna wants to make out with Homeboy, so I agree.
Tom Hardy. Yep.
Yeah.
So Purified Toxic said, "Hi MILF." Yeah. So story behind that, I have a company called Matt Lane Fitness, and a YouTube channel called Matt Lane Fitness. And when I was originating my company, what I wanted to base my life around, just to change the world and help people one person at a time. Matt Lane Fitness is what I came up with, and Jenna was like, "Ha, sounds like MILF." MLF. Jesus, Jenna.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. Doctor Strange. Holden, why do you always pull away when Matt hugs you?
That's a good question.
I'm from the Netherlands and, and watching it 1 a.m. Well, thank you for staying up with us.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that. Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
That's a favorite of mine.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That's an animated movie. Matt,
His face is cut off again. Go ahead.
it's it's just going to be that way. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
We need people that are like operating on the other side.
Yeah. Our camera operator isn't doing a good job.
Hey. I got
I was
nothing.
talking about the actual camera, not you.
The camera's doing fine. We got rods in front of his face and all that. So I mean, what do you do?
Matt, you remind me of like a late night radio person right now with your little coffee and your legs up. And this is the 12 o'clock late night. We're going to be playing some of your all-time favorites tonight.
Welcome back to 93 BLX. We appreciate you being here with us.
Today we're talking about
It's time.
Little Red Writing Peen.
So
Story time with Holden.
next we're gonna go back into what's the best way to murder Matt for not liking Star Wars. It's a great question.
Yeah, Star Wars is on its way to become the first video of ours, or well, on my channel, that's going to cross 1 million views. It's 10,000 views away from 1 million.
Let's give a future little cheers on that, shall
You
we?
wanna do that?
That's gonna be really.
We'll probably wait till the wide
Yep,
shot.
wait till the
there.
wide shot, wait
Nope,
till the wide
no,
shot.
wait a minute.
Hey, Gary, can you get a wide shot?
Hey, Gary. Well,
Gary.
we're
Wide
getting
shot.
there.
No,
Gary,
that's-
Gary, if you don't mind, real quick, my guy.
We don't need a tight on
wide
Jenna.
one.
We want a wide shot. Yeah,
There we go. There we go.
Thanks,
Okay.
Gary. All right.
Almost to
Hey,
1 million.
here's to
Good
1
job,
million.
everyone. Everyone doing so good. Bryce Carbello, favorite MCU movie so far for each of you. Mine, so far, Winter Soldier is definitely up there for me.
Oh.
Well, that's what they asked all of ours individually. Pastor, what's your favorite up to phase 2?
If you don't mind, come back to me. I actually have to make a decision.
Okay, Jenna.
I think I'm gonna have to say Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Avengers, the first one.
The first one.
Yep.
That's good. I'm really surprised that you say that, so I'm glad to hear
Why?
that.
I gave it a 9.5.
I know, but going into it, I didn't think you would like it. Ty Zombie, what what movies are you watching next? We're keeping it a secret.
We can't tell you.
You can find out if you're a patron.
Yes, you can.
But it's going to be a secret. I will say that they're going to be released next week.
Yes, there's going to be behind the scenes for each of them, and I got to tell you, this is going to be a fun week coming up. You guys are going to get quite a bit of content. Let's put it that way.
Oh, did you figure out your favorite?
Oh yeah. It's a tie between Winter Soldier and the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians is great. Kevin Pratt, $2. Holden, how pumped are you for Raimi Doctor Strange 2? Very pumped. I'm so excited. What, Matt?
Nothing.
You got a comment on that?
Nothing.
I'm a huge Raimi fanboy. Meeting him, Pastor and I met him together. Pastor came with me to Tampa. We got to meet him together. It was very, very surreal moment for me. I was freaking out. I was like shaking. I got him to sign a limited edition film cell from the first Spider-Man movie, and that was awesome.
Yeah, and I recorded his voice because we couldn't film him.
Yeah. They got mad at us. Well, they didn't get mad at us, but I was like, I know I can't film you, but can I film your hands signing it? And then the handler just came and said, no, you can't do that. But so I was mic'd, so Pastor just filmed the floor, and we got all the audio that way.
When do you think it's going to happen that you have a handler?
Not anytime soon.
I think I'll be your handler. Actually,
Yeah,
Pastor,
you can be my
you'd
bodyguard.
probably be a better handler, right?
You and Pastor
Or
can
you
be
could
my
be the
bodyguard.
bodyguard, Matt.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Have you guys thought about doing video games? We've talked about this.
I want to do it. I want to play Mario Kart 8 because I think Jenna would just be hilarious to watch her fumbling around with it. Like, I think it'd be great. Jenna, oh, come on. Don't you give me that face. Like what do you, you're like, oh, secretly I'm ninja. Come on. You know damn well.
I am great.
I am Groot.
Hey!
Yeah.
No, Jenna, you know you're garbage at video games.
Look, I destroy a lot of stuff in GTA when I get in a truck and like
That's not a good
Drive
thing.
around.
All you do is run over people and lampposts and stuff.
Yeah, that's great. That's great fun.
In her defense, though, nobody plays GTA for the mission.
That is very true. That is very true.
All right, to get back to your question, what was the question?
Playing video games.
Playing video games. Yeah, so we've talked about it. We've done historically on my channel, video game videos have never done well. Even with Matt, they've always been lower viewed, so we just stopped making them.
But that was back in the day.
Yeah, so we might do some more now. I would actually like to sort of test it out and do like a live game with you, Pastor, which we've done before, and do it live and see what people said about that before actually like trying to record a game.
So,
And not me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can if you want to, I guess.
Okay.
We need another. Yeah, and Jenna too.
yay.
I meant like the live.
No, it's fine.
No,
No,
oh my
no,
God.
yeah. That's okay. Just
all
a
right.
conceited YouTuber now. It's
Oh my
fine.
gosh. Josh, love all your content. Rotten Tomatoes is running a best summer movie bracket right now, and Endgame is losing hard to Revenge of the Sith, 20% versus 80% in that poll. How do you feel about that? So you're saying Endgame is not doing as well as Revenge of the Sith? It doesn't bother me. I love Revenge of the Sith. I still think Endgame is not even, well, I don't know. I was going to say it's even arguably the bigger cultural impact, but Revenge of the Sith really was too at the time. I still think Endgame is probably more than Revenge of the Sith. I don't know. That's a tough one.
I mean, I've been talking to people about Star Wars in general, and I think the new, what do they call it? The prequel trilogy is getting more like steam now for some reason. Like nobody hates it. Like I guess it's because the new.
Yeah, they hated it at the time for
at
sure.
the time but now that the new trilogy,
The sequel trilogy?
sequel trilogy, yeah, like people are just ragging on that the prequel trilogy is like doing better now.
Nobody hates Star Wars as much as Star Wars fans.
True.
Or
That's
me.
true.
Or Matt. King of the Hill 34, $5. Thank you so much. It's funny you brought up Mario Kart 8. The reason I missed Matt's stream was because I was playing Mario Kart 8 with my nephews.
I've never played it, but I want to play it. Gerardo Decay Gaming, $5 super chat. Would you consider watching the Alien and Predator movies?
Yes.
Yes.
Pastor and I watched them for the first time like a year ago. I think you watched a couple of them with me when I was doing that.
Yep.
Are there a lot of them?
There's a handful. Yeah. It'll take some time to get through them.
Random Andy's channel. Thanks for being here again, man. He was just on my stream.
We
our
missed
stream.
we missed one. We skipped Danny Griffiths.
Oh, go ahead.
Prisoners, Nightcrawler, The Prestige, check them. Seen them. I don't remember Prisoners. I don't know if I saw Prisoners. Nightcrawler, yes. With Jake Gyllenhaal.
I think I saw that.
One of my favorite movies of all
Very
time.
violent. Is that considered an indie film?
I think that was. I think that was an
think so,
independent
yeah.
film.
Holden and I actually considered doing that for a living.
Yeah, we wanted it to be like Nightcrawlers and like film for like the news and
That
stuff.
sounds like y'all.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
just that's like the dream.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, yeah, The Prestige, I love The Prestige as well.
Haven't seen it.
It's good. It's very, very good.
It has a huge Jackman in it too.
Oh, hey.
It does. Random Andy's channel. You go ahead, Matt.
Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. You were just on our live as well. How much are you looking forward to Guardians 2 since Matt liked the first one? Curious to see his thoughts on Ant-Man. There's an Ant-Man 2?
Yes.
Since I'm not a fan of 2. Wait, so there's a second Guardians and there's a second Ant-Man.
Correct.
correct.
In Phase 3, yes.
That makes me actually pretty excited.
Yeah, Phase
Really?
3 is really long, isn't it?
It is. It's about the length of 1 and 2 combined.
Yeah, 'cause
What?
How many movies have we watched so far?
We're halfway.
88?
We're halfway. We've done 11 or 12 movies
Good God.
in the MCU.
Eric Whalen, 22 NOK. First of all, thank you. Favorite Spielberg and Scorsese movie, everyone.
I must have missed that. Right now, I'm really big into. I just watched Casino the other night.
How do you do this?
I watched Casino the.
So Holden is literally like he got furloughed.
I did. That's why I guess I have all this time.
Apparently, furloughed is a common term. But he's literally doing videos for a living
Yeah.
right now. And then in his spare time, he watches movies.
Well, I moved my computer to the living room, my main editing computer. So now I can watch movies
Oh my
while
God.
editing videos of me watching movies.
Jesus.
So I watched Casino. That's a Scorsese film. One of my all-time favorites now, and it's not well known. It didn't do as well. Was a movie called Silence with it has Liam Neeson, Andrew Garfield, Adam Driver is actually in it. It's very, very good. It's about these Judeo-Christians and that go to Japan. I think it's based on a true-ish story. Very, very. It was very, very impactful to me. So I really liked it for that reason.
King of the Hills 34. It's funny you brought. Nope, my bad. We already read that one.
Wade Hatfield. Have we read that one?
I don't think so.
Wade Hatfield, $5. Thank you so much. Hey, love the channel, guys. Holden, will there be a chance you can get Matt to marathon some horror movies in the future? Say Halloween, Saw, or Freddy. Yes.
I got to tell you, Saw.
Pastor loves Saw.
Do you see Saw?
Good one. Good one. Solid one.
Of course, we see Saw all the time. Saw would be tough for me to watch again. I think I saw the first and the second one, and that one like rakes at my soul, like in a bad way.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can do horror, but I need a break. Like it will eventually start to wear on me.
Yeah.
A little bit. But yes, we're trying to hold off till end of September, October, and it's just going to be. I'm wanting it to be just like a horror month where we just watch. We can watch Aliens.
Was there an additional R in that, or was there only one R in that horror? I heard horror month, a horror month.
Awesome, totally
Horror.
not relevant to what I'm talking about.
Well, Matt's ADD moment.
We can watch Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. I would love to just do horror for a whole month and then get back into Thanksgiving, Christmas stuff.
Jenna wouldn't be crazy about it, but yeah. Hey, do you think around Christmas time we have to do the Christmas special?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
not
for
before.
sure.
If not before, talking about Star Wars.
Yep.
Okay. F off, $5.
Wait, is that their name?
Family friendly. This is a family friendly show, so keep the language good. Everyone.
Language.
Okay. I am very Captain America in this moment. I know. Language.
That's the username?
Yeah. Okay, Holden, do you think The Dark Knight Rises deserves some of the hate it gets? It's a very inspiring movie with one of the most satisfying endings. Even in the Dark Knight trilogy video, I said I loved The Dark Knight Rises. I think it. I don't think it was as good as The Dark Knight, but I thought it was a close second. Matt obviously hated it. Jenna, what about you? You thought it was okay, right? You thought it was like, or did you not think it was that good?
I think so. We've watched
I don't remember.
many movies. They all kind of run together.
Yeah.
Was Batman in that?
Yeah. That's the one with Bane where he's like, you merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
I
By the
love
time
him.
I saw as well as I do.
Oh man, that movie brings back so many memories. Like you and I hunting for those limited edition Blu-rays when they came out.
Oh yeah, well, that was one of the coolest things. So
Yeah.
for those of you that don't know, Pastor and I worked at a psychiatric hospital together. That's how we met. We worked the night shift, and when The Dark Knight Rises came out, they came out with the limited edition box set of the movie. They were selling them at Walmart for $25. I think it was like $25.
Yeah.
Pastor was like,
Oh, you told me about this. That's right.
they're online going for like $200-$300, and I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, I bought 3 of them. So we called all the Walmarts in the local area, went out the next morning, 7 a.m. when we got off, bought them all, and I sold them for several $100s a piece, and we each kept one. So I still have one in my house, and the prices has since dipped. I think they're still going for like $70-$80 or something.
Yeah.
But that's how we made a little extra money on the side. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I love the movie though. By the way, like Bane, it was.
Yeah, we
I
got
loved it.
sidetracked there.
Yeah. I think, and not just because I like him as an actor, but I really liked that character.
Yeah.
It made
Yeah.
Bane believable.
Yeah.
It was good.
Hey guys, if you don't mind doing me a favor, if you're watching and not interacting on the chat, which is great, would you mind just giving this video a like? It helps out, the algorithm and stuff. It just helps me out a lot. You don't have to feel like you have to comment in the live chat or anything, but it does help out. That would help me out a lot. Thank you. JDLH. I've never seen this currency before. COP 7900. I don't know what that is.
COP, babe, will you Google that?
Hi from Colombia. So it's Colombia income. Ready for Doctor Strange? Yes. So Doctor Strange is a Phase 3 movie. It is probably my top 4 MCU movies of all.
I feel like I've heard that many times now.
You probably have. It just
No, not Doctor Strange, just that comment.
Oh,
it's
in my
probably
top.
in my top 3.
I love that movie. I don't know what it was. It's not like as grand as like Avengers and stuff like that. But it just got me for some reason.
I think it's because it's one of the more humbling movies.
It is. It is very humbling.
Yeah.
Huh.
So thank you so much for that super chat. Let me see. I know I'm missing one. Why is it not? Matt, did you super chat? You watched Star Wars in the wrong order. Oh my God. If I hear that one more time.
That was so the reason I said it.
I missed another one. Scamper. Hey guys, love your videos. Keep up the great work. Can we get Matt's best bygone gym life quote? I'm sorry I missed that earlier. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
Dang, the best one? Oof. There's been so many, man. There's been so many. I tell you what, I'll pull up, because I still have the list of every movie, not every movie that we've done, but I started just saving the lists of my notes for each movie. So I'll just pull up, one that I pick. So y'all go ahead and talk. I'll find it.
Okay, this is Billy the Kid Lawrence. $20, man. Thank you so much. Matt and I have talked extensively, and I know you'll probably bring it up in every live chat. Anytime we get like super chats, especially larger super chats like that. It's talk about humbling. It's very, very humbling for us. I really appreciate it a lot. So thank you so much. I don't know what I could say to make it like worth it. So I'm just glad you like the content enough to do that.
Here you go. A thing isn't beautiful because it lasts, and actually I quoted that the other day, and I think I said that on our live stream. That is so good.
Yeah, that's from Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay, Billy the Kid. I'm getting behind on super chats here.
Sorry.
Been watching for the past couple of weeks. Love you guys' chemistry together and genuine feedback. Real, not fake. Excited for Phase 3. Keep up the great content. I recommend checking out the film Predestination. I've seen it. Predestination's a good movie. I believe that's with. I'm going to start saying it wrong. I think that's Sandra Bullock, right? Yeah. Predestination.
Nailed it.
We can't contribute.
No idea.
Let me look it up.
I think it's Premonition that she did.
Oh, Premonitions. Yeah. Maybe I haven't seen it. Billy the Kid, thank you so much, my friend. Gerardo Decay Gaming, y'all should watch the movie Midsummer. I do want to see that. It's one of Jeremy's favorites. A couple other super chats I know I've missed. Chris Taylor, one of my patrons. Thank you so much, Chris. You guys should watch Clue, Knives Out, and Murder on the Orient Express during October.
Wait, Clue, wasn't that like a 90s movie? With
Clue is like I thought it was like 80s. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think if it's 80s, it's late 80s.
Early 90s, late 80s now?
I actually watched it a couple months ago.
I was so confused.
What is
I was
wrong with
thinking-
you?
It's on Netflix now. So.
It is hilarious. I absolutely love it. Okay, I know I'm missing a couple. So Clue, yes. Knives Out. We've gotten a lot of requests for Knives Out.
Knives Out, man, yeah.
Murder on the Orient Express. When that movie came out, I was obsessed with it. I actually started doing an audiobook of the Orient Express to post on my YouTube channel. I was going to read the whole book and post it. I got like 3 chapters in, and I was like, "There's too many French words, and I know I'm butchering it," so I decided not to.
I heard that as Clueless, by the way, and I was like, "What?"
Oh, so did I. I was just thinking Clueless.
Thank you so much, Chris, man, for that super chat.
Richard Baxter, way down here. What about y'all watching the Blade movies?
Yes. I feel like we're going to naturally get there.
Yep.
We skipped a couple. Cape, $5. Would you react to the movie Contagion? Something like what's going on now.
Bro. I love that movie.
Much more intense lover as a quarantine special. I'm a little iffy to get into that.
Yeah, I
honestly.
agree. So you blur those lines and it makes it look like you're trying to clickbait and you're trying
milking off the pandemic.
Yeah, which is not something, because even if you didn't mark monetization for that, nobody would believe it. And it's just there's a time and a place. And
like this video is brought to you by so and so, but we're not monetizing the video.
Right.
There's a time and a place, and right now is not the time.
Yeah, so that's why I wouldn't.
Nope.
Agree. Jake West, $5. Matt, did you ever check out the album Apologies in Advance by Sylvan LaCue?
No, I did not.
Write it down.
Well, how about this? I'll just download it now.
Okay.
Okay.
What was it again? Go ahead.
Apologies in advance.
Apologies in Advance by Sylvan LaCue. Alan was on Matt's live stream right before we got into this one. 950 of y'all in the live stream right now. Thank you guys so much.
Thank y'all.
That's awesome.
It always makes Holden nervous whenever the numbers start getting to there.
I get a lot of stage fright.
953 to be exact.
Awesome. Love it.
Pastor, intermittently, I want you to call that out to him, okay?
Please don't.
I'm on it.
I was in a play 2 years ago. I did 8 shows, and every time I stepped out into that theater for an audience of 350 people, I freaked out every single time. Alan.
Never went away.
It never did. I still went out, but okay. Just wanted to say thanks for doing these back-to-back live streams. Best part of my Sunday is hanging with you all. Love and respect you all. Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
I love that it feels like we're all hanging out. I know that so many people we can't keep up with every single comment like we used to be able to do.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Thank you so much. Alan, if there's ever anything or like any questions or anything, feel free to send me and Matt messages. Then again, I can't even keep up with my Instagram messages anymore. It takes like several days for me to get back to some people, so I'm sorry about that.
Oh my gosh, I was wrong. I did download Sylvan LaCue, and I listened to Best Me. I did like Best Me, so I feel bad that right now I just told you I didn't. But I did. Yes, I did. Thank you for the suggestion.
Richard Baxter. Blade movies. Yep. So we talked about that one. Let me see. I know I'm missing some stuff here. Okay. Philip, SEK.
He's tough to beat. He's fantastic. He really is.
Yeah, I love him.
He had COVID not long ago. I wonder how he's doing.
I think he's in recovery.
Is he? Yeah.
I know I'm skipping some. I'm just trying to catch up. Okay. Here. Okay. Flying Shoeman. Oh, so I'm sorry. My favorite actor. I'd have to think about it. Honestly, it kind of varies.
That's an easy one for me, actually.
Who?
Christoph Waltz.
Oh, Christoph Waltz is great.
I don't know who that is.
He's in Inglourious Bastards.
No.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Matt, what's yours?
He's great.
Oh man, there's a bunch. I can't think of it right now. Go ahead.
Tom Hardy.
I'll think of more for me. Flying Shoe Man, $20. Just want to say I appreciate what you all do on your respective channels. It's been helping keep my mind off everything going on everywhere right now. As a side note, you need to watch Kung Pao Enter the Fist. One of our all-time favorites, man. Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Nope. Don't get that reference.
No idea, folks. No idea.
I love Kung Pao Enter the Fist. I would love to do that for a video. I didn't even think about doing that for a video. Thank you so much for that suggestion.
Dude, I'm so glad I wasn't drinking coffee when you said
Well,
that.
they super chatted $20. So much. The ones in Future Jake, $5. I've been loving the series so far. I think The Last Samurai is perfect for Matt's style. Have you seen The Last Samurai? It's one of Gus's favorites.
We own it, but I don't think we've seen it.
I don't know if it's one of those movies that would fly anymore because I feel like it has some of that white saviorism aspect to it. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of like The Great Wall, where they have like these Western white guys coming to China to fix their problems. I feel like The Last Samurai, even though I think it's great, well, obviously, it's a great movie, but I don't know if it would fly today anymore because he's a white guy coming to Japan to help them. I love The Last Samurai. It's got some great Bygone Jim moments, deep introspective, has Tom Cruise. You can't lose.
Crack open that ice.
Okay. Random Annie's channel, $10. A reaction I am dreading to watch is Captain Marvel, since in my opinion, not just the worst Marvel movie, but also one of the worst movies I've seen in my life.
Good Lord.
Curious for that vid, but yikes, all love.
Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel. We'll get to that one because I have some opinions on. So, but I know the fan base does not agree with me for the most part. And when we get to Captain Marvel, Random Annie's channel, I'll make sure to go into depth why I feel that way. But not saying that my opinion's right or wrong or anything. Just
you're a good guy. Yeah, sure.
Mitch Barlow, smiley face. I might have already read that one. I know I got behind. Okay, let's see. Rylan Holman, mind reading mine twice again. Mind reading mine twice again. There you go.
Billy the Kid, Lawrence, for shame. Predestination with Ethan Hawke, not Sandra, The Bird Box. What?
I don't know. You skipped a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't read.
Thanks, babe. All right. Gonna go ahead and turn it off here. I'll just mute my mic.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's leave it on mute.
Rick J. Hey guys, hope you're having a great evening. Y'all should watch Sin City sometime. Great graphic novel adaptation. Sin City's great.
Yeah. The first one, I don't remember much about the second one, but first one's
And
good.
Jessica Alba.
Gotta take these contacts out. I'll be right back.
All right, bye Matt.
Guys, don't leave. Okay, I'll be back. It's fine.
Okay, I know I skipped a couple here.
You need to
I skipped quite a
read
few.
the one that Matt butchered.
I will. I saw it, but there are several more that he skipped.
Okay.
Guys, if I ever skip any of the chats or anything, I really apologize. I really don't mean to. It only hangs for a little bit before you get to it.
does.
Marcus, has your relationship changed at all since you've started this series? Friendships can change when money gets involved, and wondering how y'all handle monetization and who gets what content. A very good question.
That's a fantastic question that I've been very, very guarded with. And so in one of the videos that we're releasing this week, we have a behind the scenes that's going to be on the channel that we go into that a little bit. But I have been very cautious, and I think Holden's done the same. We've really done a good job at respecting each other's boundaries, making sure that we're comfortable with whatever we're putting out. And we've done a good job. Any money that Holden makes off of a video on his channel, that's his money. Any video that goes on my channel that I exploit him for,
I get a cut of.
you get nothing.
You get a burrito.
You know, look, this is it. The way I've looked at it is, obviously Holden has benefited from me looking like an idiot. But the thing is, it's how he's presented and edited these videos as to why it's worked, and vice versa. So the way I look at it is, if Holden wins, ultimately I win. I don't want the money. I think we've done a great job.
Yeah, and when Star Wars was the first one, it ever was like, oh, this video is blowing up and I'm getting it's monetized. So it wasn't just, hey Matt, just so you know, them keeping this and everything. We talked about that. I was like, Matt, if you want a cut, I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, Matt was very much like, no, I want my own independent channel to grow and get monetized, and it recently did.
It did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So that's awesome. So yeah, there's never really been an issue. I'm weird about money anyway. So if it was an issue for Matt, and he was like, oh, and this has actually happened before, like with meal preps, you're like, hey, maybe you want to slide me $10 more.
Yeah, when it comes to food, I'm a savage.
And so we do that. So we have a very good relationship and communication. So nothing's changed in that way.
Yeah.
Spader, I totally skipped your snap. I'm sorry. This is $20. Excuse me. We just celebrated Constitution Day in Norway. Congratulations. I don't know what that is because I'm an American.
Oslo, Norway. Oslo, Norway. I got hair.
The royal family toured and greeted the citizens of the capital from a safe distance.
Really?
Speaking of kings, looking forward to Black Panther. Ooh, yeah, Black Panther's great.
Kings, eh?
We'll get there. You guys should watch the terrible Doom movies.
I want y'all to look at how low Holden's volume is set, and he's still overpowering us.
Am I? Well, I'm getting close. You always say I don't get close enough. Am I good?
That is true.
Hopefully Yes. We would consider it. Again, just trying to get through the MCU. We have so many things that we're trying to watch and get through right now. Let me see. I know I missed a couple other ones. Predestination is Ethan Hawke, not Sandra the Bird Box. Oh, that's the one you were reading before, right?
Yep.
Not Sandra the Bird Box Bullock. For that, I give you 5.
Bird Box Bullock.
Still love you for real though. Watch it. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Predestination.
I couldn't get through that movie, the Bird Box movie.
Really, I liked it a lot.
Too much suspense.
Holden did a video on that.
I did do a video on that. Let's see. So whenever I'm going through like the chat, it always. The older Hong Kong Jackie Chan movies. You haven't seen it. That's Don't Work Can Be Topped. Pastor and I actually filmed a reaction to Rumble in the Bronx.
Yes, we did.
Love Rumble in the Bronx. My favorite Jackie Chan movie is either Rumble in the Bronx or a movie called Who Am I?
Huh.
Who am I?
So where do you rate Rush Hour?
Rush Hour is great too.
Yeah.
Rush Hour 1 and 2 especially are great. They're up there. They're up there as well.
Got it.
But Rumble in the Bronx,
Dude,
man, it's
there's
just
something
so
about
like
that movie.
it's just. I don't know if it's like a campy thing or like because the martial arts is so top notch and all of them.
I think it still holds up though. I don't think it's campy at all.
I think it holds up too.
Yeah.
You know, I know some people don't like the mouths not lining up. Even though he talks in English in a lot of them, sometimes they overdub.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're watching a YouTube video through your car speakers, it's not gonna. If you're doing it through Bluetooth, it's not gonna line up. So,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Pick your battles kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So yes, I would love to do Jackie Chan stuff. Okay, love Matt's behind the scenes videos.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot. I will be honest. It took some urging internally to do that because I questioned if it was the right thing to do for the channel. Was it staying true to what I'm trying to do? But I think it does. I think it does.
I
It's
think
been
it
fun.
highlights our friendship and like what goes in behind it and really helps the audience get to know us better rather than just, reviewing a movie.
I was fearful that it was going to be almost like I'm just going to do whatever I got to do to get views, and I don't think it's been that way. Go ahead,
And you've still been doing the other content on top of it too.
I'm putting out a BTS and then also my normal fitness stuff.
Headless Creator, $20. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Has Matt's opinion on a movie changed after a video, letting it sink in more, or does it basically stay the same? Good question. Great question.
You know, and so in the behind the scenes, some people have been like, you need to do that. And Holden, you even said that. But I tried to do that one day. I got up the following day after we recorded a video and I had shot the behind the scenes and I thought about it and I was like, nah, not really. I don't think my opinion really has been like, oh, I'm going to come around and I like it better. So not really.
I think it stayed the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine has changed after it like sinks in. Like I kind of have to mull it over a little bit, and I think I tend to like movies more after like the second or third time I've watched it because I can really absorb it all. And I think especially with Winter Soldier, I may, if I were to go back and watch that again, may not dislike it as much.
Oh, not me. I think it was garbage. Go ahead.
Jeez.
So, Holden, just so you know, 850 people are here.
Great,
just
love
here
that.
to talk to you. And
They're all listening.
And just think about that. If you
all at the
jam
same
pack this
time.
entire house full of 850 people, I don't think we could fit everybody in here.
All
So
right.
no pressure.
Great.
Okay, no
Awesome.
pressure.
I love it. Okay.
Thank y'all for being here, for real. Thank y'all for being here. It means the world.
All right. Colby.
Just want to make him nervous.
I literally said, like, after I post a video on Saturday morning, I will turn off my phone and, like, for 2 hours before I look at it. I just get too nervous. Colby PV, which MCU movie soundtrack is each of your favorites? Honestly,
Ooh, that's a good question.
since we talked about it, probably Thor Dark World, as surprising that is. The only soundtrack we've talked about after the fact.
That's another easy one for me.
Which one?
Yeah.
I don't think we've gotten to that Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Honestly, Guardians, I know it's not
Guardians
a
was
score or
good.
whatever, but they have that classic music and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Guardians was good.
I think mine was whatever John Williams we talked about after the movie. Was that-
Dark World.
Is that it?
It's the only
Dark
one we
World?
commented on after the fact. It was good. For what we'll say what you will about the movie, but the soundtrack. Philip, I think Kung Fu Hustle is a Matt movie. Kung Fu Hustle. Which one is Kung Fu Hustle? I'm thinking of Shaolin Soccer.
Yeah, I confused those two.
I love it that just out of nowhere, a movie that I've never heard. One like Holden's like, oh yeah, which one was that, Pastor? And y'all are both like, oh yeah, it's that bad. Like God, it's unreal.
Okay, I'm missing a couple super chats here. I want to make sure I get to everybody. There we go. Okay, so Shrek. When are we going to watch Shrek? Hopefully at one point. I would love to watch Shrek. That would be like a silly one to do. Thank you so much for that super chat.
It's the green dude, right?
That is the green dude. Yep.
Yeah, and I think that we would understand the references the farther we get into watching these movies because there's a lot of pop culture references, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try and get through a couple of these before I get too backlogged here. Samuel, will you consider watching the Netflix Marvel series as well, or the Avatar: The Last Airbender since it recently released on Netflix? Excuse me.
Jesus.
Yes and yes. I really want to watch Daredevil if we do a Netflix Marvel show. As far as Avatar: The Last Airbender, yes, we've been talking about that pretty extensively to try and get that. Pastor's the only one here that's actually seen it all. We talked a little earlier about how it was a little kiddish when I tried watching it, but I know it matures.
Who's in Daredevil?
Charlie Cox. Nobody we would really recognize, but honestly, he does a fantastic job.
Deborah Ann Wall from True Blood. I don't know if you guys have seen that at all.
True Blood, yeah.
All right, Andrew Warman, have you guys watched any of the Cornetto trilogy, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, World's End? Yes. Well, we have.
We
Yeah.
have not.
We've actually talked about not considered, but talked a lot about if Holden and I were cops, it'd be Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. I love those movies. I love those guys. Everything okay, Matt?
You continue talking. I'm going to talk to these two. I'm going to turn the mics off real quick, just so it's not a bunch of rustling around. I want to try to change these mics around mid-live. Go ahead, Holden.
It's not that big a deal.
Holden's face been cut off the whole time, driving me
face?
nuts.
Holden's
Pastor's.
face or
I just said Holden, yeah. Pastor's face has been cut off the whole time.
It's okay. It's going to be. We'll fix it next time.
It'll be fine. We'll do it. It's fine.
We'll fix it next time.
It'll be fine.
Michael R. This is our relationship. It'll be fine. We'll conscious of it next time.
It'd be really easy, I promise.
It might get in her face then.
No, it won't.
Awesome.
You take this mic, just literally slide it to
Oh,
her.
I got you. You're just going to move the mics.
That's it.
Awesome. Cool. Michael R.
Go ahead.
Would you do a video game? The Last of Us is great. Yeah, we talked about that a little earlier on this chat.
Take that
as
to
well.
him. Take that to him. Go ahead, Holtz. Go ahead. Keep talking.
it needs to be Holden.
That
We've
goes.
talked.
You're good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, we talked about it a little bit on the I can't do this. Oh, is this a good?
There. See.
Wait, you're giving me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I even on now?
You're on.
Okay.
You're on. Now we can see Pastor's face.
Next time we'll just leave it.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Go ahead, Holtz. Go ahead.
Okay. Is my levels okay?
You're good.
Okay, awesome. I guess I'll just trust that. We've talked about doing video games and stuff in the past. Good thing I have no control over this. That's wonderful. What just
Go
happened?
ahead.
Is it still good?
You talk. I'll fix.
You're good.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wonderful. I'm glad we're doing this live.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
There's 850 people.
And we thank each and every one of you.
Okay. Anyway.
8:47 to
Awesome.
be exact.
Yes, we've talked about doing it. Well, we'll do it in the near future. Thank you so much, Michael. The problem is that they haven't done well in the past on my channel, so that's why I've been reluctant to do them again. Dark and Ease, $5. Holden, could you wish my daughter Jordan a happy birthday, please? Jordan. Well, I'm going to wait for the camera to come back to me so you can get on playback. It's on Matt right now. Awesome. Jordan, happy... I don't know how old you're turning. Jordan, I don't know how old you're turning. Have a very happy birthday from all of us over here on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Jordan.
Happy birthday. That was terrible, Holden.
Oliver James. Hey, guys, just wanted to say keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Oliver. We appreciate that a lot. The Real McCoy. If you're going to watch Rush Hour, you got to watch Bad Boys Trilogy. I haven't seen the third one yet.
Oh, really?
I saw the first and second. Haven't seen the.
Oh, the third one's
good?
It's well worth the wait.
Really.
I'm getting really behind. Alex.
Sorry.
Hi, guys. I subbed to your channel after seeing Matt's Star Wars reactions. Now watching Matt and Jenna's MCU reactions are always something I look forward to. I love the content. Thanks from Michigan.
Heck yeah.
Thank you so much. And $10 is a lot, so I really appreciate you contributing to me or contributing to us in that way. It really makes all the difference in the world. Let's see. What else did I miss? Oh, no. Fast and Furious. There we go. Okay. Wade, thanks for answering, guys. You're the best. I'm looking forward to Matt watching this. I'm sorry. Looking forward to Matt watch Saw Marathon this October now. Holden, make this happen, please. Much love. I actually haven't seen all the Saw movies myself, so I'd be curious. I've seen Saw 2 and 4.
Matt,
So you don't see Saw.
Matt says that those movies really do a lot of damage to him. Everybody's like, let's see it.
Yeah, let's watch it. Yeah, it really affects like our internalization and our soul after a while. Let's crank him out.
Holden, make it happen.
Matt, I agree with your opinion on Winter Soldier. No.
Yep.
No.
That's my person right there.
No.
Hey, if I could cut in real quick.
Sure.
Anybody,
Now that we can see your face, absolutely.
anybody who has a problem with Winter Soldier,
Here we
Matt,
go.
no offense, though. Seriously, like that elevator scene, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I mean that is the whole movie for me. Like when he tells the guys, does anybody want to get off before we start?
Before we get started,
that is just A tier writing for me right there.
That was a good scene.
It left me wanting more. It really did.
All right. $2. Will you guys do a 7 reaction video? The movie 7.
Oh my.
£7?
No, 7.
No. It's just called 7, and like
Seven
the
Deadly
V
Sins.
is the number 7.
Yeah, it's like the 7 deadly sins, right?
I think I've seen that. That's what's in the box.
Yeah,
Yep, I've
okay.
seen it.
Okay.
So no, we won't do that.
Yeah. That's why we're.
I've seen it.
Jenna's ADD moment.
Well, I got that reference, but I
Yeah.
didn't remember the.
Yeah, it's also why we're never going to do the Back to the Future trilogy, which
Yeah,
people
'cause
keep
I've seen
asking
it.
about. Matt's seen them all.
Yep.
7, though, arguably the best villain, I think, in the movie in a long time.
It's good.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm actually watching the MCU movies right now myself. I just finished Guardians 2 and cried so much right here with y'all.
Oh,
We're
boy.
not going to tell you.
Oh,
we're not gonna tell you
boy.
why.
It's gonna
We're not tell you
happen.
why. Thank you so much for that super chat. We're really looking forward to getting through the rest of Phase 3, or getting through Phase 3. $5. Thank you so much for clarifying, Spader. And Spader, I'm really sorry I missed your chat earlier. I did read it. Hopefully you heard that. So thank you. Has Matt and Jenna rewatched any of the Marvel movies? And if so, did their opinion change, like rewatching Winter Soldier?
No, we did not rewatch them.
No, I think Winter Soldier is one that I may go back and rewatch on my own
Nope.
at some point. 16 months from now when we get done with the MCU.
So enough for them. Thank you so much, man. John, Lisa, you guys should do Pixar. They're my favorite company. Love you guys.
Yeah.
You've really helped during these times. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have talked about doing the Toys R Us.
Toy Story.
Close. Holden Hardman canceled.
This is why I need to.
Go ahead and take a sip of that coffee.
I don't know why I do that. That happens to me from time to time.
It's because your mouth doesn't move as fast as your brain. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not Toys R Us. Toy Story. The Toy Story. What is it? Quadrilogy? Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? 'Cause
Quadrilogy?
There's 4 of them now. 4 Toy Stories. 4 Toys R Us's.
The 4th one actually snuck
Jesus
by me. I didn't even know that
Christ,
there
bro.
was a 4th one.
I loved the 4th one actually.
think
I thought it was really good.
It recently came out.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, about a year ago now. It's weird to think about, but yeah. Great. One of my favorite recent Pixar movies was Coco.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Fantastic.
Yep, that was a good one.
I watched Onward on Disney Plus, and I thought it was okay.
See,
I've been
because
wanting to watch that.
yeah, like those movies, like because of COVID, it just kind of like weird to see them come out. You're like, how did I miss that? Like I saw
Yeah.
Bloodshot was available for Blu-ray already, and I was like, that came out already. Oh yeah, that's right, the whole COVID thing.
Okay, so I'm refresh my chats here. JP Conks, is pastor his name or is he an actual pastor? Also, good job rearranging the mics. Matt was the right call.
That's right. That's right. We
I'm gonna
we look out for our own.
so fast.
So snap keep videos. Snap keep videos. Check them out.
It should be in the description. Yeah, pastor's channel is in the description if you want to check him out.
And his name is Ulysses.
Yes, my first name's Ulysses, but
Middle name.
yeah, I can tell you guys a story if you're interested.
Middle name is Pastor.
It's yeah, my middle name is Pastor. It's a family name, and I don't think it correlates with like religious tidings, but it is a family name.
What's it, tidings?
And yeah, and that was the name that I went by at the hospital the whole night I worked at because
Okay.
the patients
That's
were
right.
having a hard time pronouncing Ulysses and remembering it, and we didn't want that. We wanted to help them in any way possible. So calling me Pastor helped them a lot.
Yeah.
And
So I've always known him as Pastor, and then halfway through our friendship, he's like, "I'm Ulysses now." So,
yeah, it's 2020, man. I could be what I want, right?
That's right. Okay, Spader, $2. The lighting setup on your studio, in my studio is on point. Thank you so much.
Oh, in your
My
studio,
studio
yeah.
is on point. Thank you so much, Spader. I really appreciate that. My studio, I worked really hard on this. I actually hand did.
Actually, seriously, the lighting in your studio now does look good.
It does look bad. Thanks to Travis.
Holden really did help us make these boxes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
you did.
actually did.
Yeah, you did.
I guess that wasn't totally not true. Colby, can I get an RIP for my GPA this semester?
That really caught me off guard.
RIP to Colby Peavy's GPA. I wonder how often like people like rip the video and then use sound bites of us like throughout. You know, like when I say stuff like that.
They were doing it last night on our live.
Yeah, so that's interesting to think about. High School Musical. P.S. Love Halloween 2 video. Thank you, Jared.
Yes, thank you. I love the God. I love
Yeah,
that video.
the
I love that
Halloween-
video.
I don't know. We might do High School Musical. Let me just get through the MCU and like all these other suggestions. PPZZZ, you are constantly supporting the channel. Thank you so much. I watched your old video of the fake healer. Wow, Matt and Jenna were a part of that too.
Jesus,
I thought this was really brave of you. What inspired that? And would you ever do videos like that again? Great question.
That's a great
Thank
question.
you so much for that question.
Yep, good question.
Yeah. So before the channel was what it is now, for those of you who don't know, I did an investigation into a local faith healing church. I did 2 videos on them. I basically went in and I looked at their, I went pretty deep. I looked at their financial backgrounds and like I pulled up court documents, all this stuff. Basically, I normally don't care about that kind of thing, like if you're whatever your religious preference is. But what got my attention was that they were convincing people to stop seeking medical help.
Yeah.
Because they were claiming they just had to go to this church to heal them. So I did one video. I did not attend the church. It was just me. I just talked about what I found and I pulled up stuff from their website. A year later, the congregation found the video eventually, and they started ransacking and they started hitting me with dislikes and comments. And the number one criticism being that we did not attend the church in person. So in our follow-up,
So what does Holden do?
so
He makes another video.
so in our follow-up, and at the follow-up, there's a recap, so you don't have to watch the original. But the follow-up, we went to the church with our friend Andy, who has cerebral palsy. You claim to be able to heal people, heal my friend, and the follow-up was a lot more in depth even than the first one because I got somebody that used to go to the church. I found a former member.
Keep speaking.
Who wanted his identity secret because the church member is known to the church is known to, what is it called? It's not violence necessarily, but they're known for retribution. So people were literally former members of the church reaching out to me, telling me to be careful and that they will try to hurt me.
Like retaliation.
I'm gonna plug
retaliation.
I'm gonna plug this video in the chat since you won't. Here it is coming in now.
One of the most proud videos I've ever done. Again, it has nothing to do with them being Christian at all. It is entirely of them manipulating and hurting people that are vulnerable and gullible. And so I went after them.
We were escorted out of the building.
They kicked us out. They sure did.
Yeah, it was trippy.
They kicked us out. So I would love to do more videos like that. Yes.
They got our license plate as we drove away.
My license plate.
It gets deep.
I
folks.
drove my car,
it
and
gets
I
deep.
was so worried.
And it was a long video.
Yeah,
I remember you
like
saying it's going to be a
30
slow
minutes.
burn.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think anybody's going to watch it. It's 30 minutes. It's like a documentary. It really is.
It is.
And I've now you got me talking about this church video. I would love to do more videos like that. And I can't tell you, this is before the channel blew up.
Yeah.
So every comment and every message, I was there. And I remember all the messages I would get of people that used to be members, and there were dozens upon dozens of them talking about how right it was, and they would tell me their stories. I remember this one that stuck with me. This is after the second video came out, about how her father had passed away.
I remember you telling me
and
this.
the apostles, that's what they called themselves, apostle doctors. They said that they could raise people back from the dead. So she went to them this is not fake either, like went to them to raise her father back from the dead because she believed that these people could do that. And they basically told her to get over it.
Jesus.
Horrible, horrible people.
So if you guys ever see a shirt that Holden's wearing, I actually made it for him for Christmas. In that video, he made this joke about how basically they named themselves apostle doctors. So Holden came up with his own. He was like, I'm Grandmaster
Apostle Doctor Jedi
Holden Hardman. But anyway, I did that exact thing, made a shirt, and he now has it.
They lied about their accreditation. They said they were accredited and they weren't.
Sucks.
It's like, I get, and then they'd have people like, well, we're accredited by Jesus. And I was like, great. But don't tell people you're accredited by super chats. I'm going to catch up. Love from India. Watch Batman and Superman and Shazam. I do want to go through the DCEU movies for sure.
Yeah, it's
Shazam.
been widely suggested.
Shaquille O'Neal. I got to see that.
I'm going to power through some of these super chats. Okay, Jimmy Bryant, your takedown on the Super Church. I wouldn't mind doing that one eventually.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that was a movie. Got it. Go ahead.
Alan, you guys thinking on reacting to Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad? They've seen Breaking Bad.
Love Breaking Bad.
So probably not Breaking Bad. Game of Thrones, maybe. We got a lot of other stuff to watch in the meantime. Alan, thank you so much for that $10. can't come quickly enough. The gore is intense, but Kramer's reasoning is a draw and see in-depth discussion. In-depth discussion.
Yeah, that's true.
In one of the break videos, we get pretty in depth to the point where I was uncomfortable with the topic as far as publishing it because we started getting into politics and religion.
Yeah. That's right.
So please don't unsubscribe when you see that video.
I was gonna say you just hit publish anyway.
Yeah, I did. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Michael.
Yeah. I was just saying because you're real, you know.
That's good.
Michael Linden. Hi. What about James Bond? Yes, we actually wanted to watch the James Bond leading up to one character is so important to fans because of studio. Oh yes, we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to it. Try not to give away who. It's very important. We will be talking about that in the video. My chats are catching up to me now. Give me just a sec. Okay. Bryce Carabello. Talking to y'all. So
Okay, go ahead.
Scorsese made a comment that Marvel movies aren't real cinema, because they're
Ouch.
A part of this large franchise. They're not real art, I guess is the way he was trying to say it.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. As somebody that's not in the film industry and has not studied this for years, as someone that does YouTube videos, I don't agree at all. I don't agree.
I can see what he means though. Like they have an automatic following. They're not an independent. Like they have to earn their own right.
But why do they have a following?
Yeah, the substance has to be there because I mean, do they get some of the comic, inconsistencies? Sure, but I mean, Scorsese, there's an argument for he's someone who sticks to what he knows. All of his movies have the same style, not like Tarantino, same style. I mean, saying it's not real movies, movies are art. And you can't really judge.
I don't think that's fair.
It's
I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Prime, are you going to watch
Prime? What up, man?
Glenn is Prime. He's one of our new friends in real life as well. Are you guys going to do a 12-hour live stream so I have something to watch? I'm all alone at work all night.
Hey, let's just say we did an extended live stream. What would it actually be?
I don't know if I'd want to just do like a...
I'm not asking you. I'm saying we're going to do it. I'm just kidding.
I would do a 24-hour live stream.
What would we do,
as
though?
like a challenge? You would have to change out. So basically, it'd be like, Pastor, you're going to need to come on for an hour or 2 hours, whatever. I would only really do that if it was for like charity or something. I wouldn't want to just do that to do it. But it's something I would do. I would love the challenge of being like, I did a 24-hour live stream.
That would be cool.
And we'd have to call Cox so that they don't shut off my internet for live streaming that one. But I'd want to do like gaming, and I would basically make a schedule of what we would do. We would talk an hour and a half about this stuff, and then we would do something else.
That sounds really cool, actually.
Yeah, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, and it would need to be more because we'd have to have people on the night shift doing 1 a.m. for people in the UK.
People, you hear it 2 a.m. from the other room. Yes, we love Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm trying to sleep. Would you shut the hell up?
John, this is Jimmy, $2. John Oliver leveled that church video. Be proud. Thank you so much.
Love John Oliver, man.
False prophet churches like that aggravate me. Yeah, well, that one really aggravated me too. So thank you for that super chat.
Leon Lush has taken down a few preachers as well. Go ahead.
Really?
Yep.
And I'm a Christian too, so it's not like I'm just some. I'm not like an atheist going after these. I hate the stigma, especially of American Christianity, and that's what. I get a lot of criticism from Christians about that.
I respect you for that. I do.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I've done several Christian videos on my channel where people are usually surprised with what I have to say because I'm very. Christians and atheists.
The Ken Hovind.
Oh, they hate me. That's the most disliked video I have.
You get.
I got all these fundamentalists came after me, and there's some weird shot. I don't know what the world's best mug. There's just a shot on that. Just so you're aware. Hey guys, my roommate and I are rewatching the MCU thanks to you, and I just wondered if Matt will rewatch also once it's done. A lot of people are asking if you're going to rewatch any of these. Probably not. Yeah.
There's been a few that I said I would rewatch this, and I say that because. If it was on, if I had, if y'all were over and we were just chilling, sure I would. But I can't say that I'm going to go out of my way to watch some of these by myself.
Well, just a reminder, I did catch Matt rewatching episode.
So we're going to move on.
8.
Go ahead.
He was watching Star Wars.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and move on. Go ahead.
This one is for Jenna. She is a part of the group too, and her opinions are better than Matt's.
I agree.
I'll agree with that too, actually.
Love the stream, guys. Thanks. I'm out. Wish I could watch more. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you being here.
Super duper pooper Nick. Super duper Nick. I'm sorry, man. I just lost a subscriber. Super duper Nick 1 2 3 4.
Super duper pooper.
Yeah, Nick, go ahead and dislike this chat.
No, I'm so sorry, man. I really read it like that. That is my bad. $10 super chat. Oh, I hope you don't regret that. Thank you so much. Love watching y'all. Have Holden or anyone else seen Hurt from the Wilder People or Jojo Rabbit? Highly recommend. Keep up the great content. No, I haven't seen Hurt for the Wilder People, but I've been meaning to watch Jojo Rabbit.
Well, don't watch it, and then we can all watch it.
Watch it together.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either. So.
Yeah, so I'm wanting to do that.
It's gonna be our life, just nothing but watching movies.
Yeah, and just so we can all remember, when the first person asked Matt if he'd seen Jojo Rabbit, and he referenced a '90s animated movie.
Yeah, it's
You're thinking of
Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit.
oh
Yeah.
god. Well, I thought that again just now. So
For all the gamers among this awesome crew, what are your favorite all-time favorite video games? That'd probably be mostly me and Pastor.
no, what are you talking about? I got an extensive.
what's your favorite
I got
game?
an extensive gaming history. I'm being
Awesome.
sarcastic.
What's your favorite?
No, I'm being sarcastic. Go ahead.
Okay, well, for me,
Lead balloon.
actually, Pastor, go ahead. What's your favorite?
I got a couple. I think PS2 was a big part of my life. I mean, I grew up with Super Nintendo, but PS2 was a big part of my like adult gaming life and playing Kingdom Hearts and like the Metal Gear games. And
Metal Gear Solid.
yes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've played some of those.
Awesome. Probably some of the games I spent the most time on were the Legacy of Goku games, Legacy of Goku 2 and Boost Fury, and they're like Game Boy Advance games. More recently, probably Fallout 3. My favorites, but Spider-Man for the PS4 was, I think, the only game on PS4 I completed 100%, including all the DLCs, and I played through it like 4 or 5 times now.
DLCs.
Downloadable content.
Jesus.
Hey, don't forget Kakarot, man.
Kakarot's great, but I don't know if I don't know if it's there in like my top favorite of all time.
I don't understand Fallout. I don't get the allure
Oh, I
to it.
love it.
I don't get it.
It's this the story.
No.
It's the story.
I don't get it. Like,
Awesome.
the mission is to go around and get like dirty rags and
No. Jeez.
we need a fingernail file to complete this mission.
Well,
Go ahead.
if you live in a world where wet naps are like a commodity, then
It's more of there are these 3 factions and they're all fighting over this land and you have to choose a side otherwise, and you've made friends with people in all 3, so you have to choose who you want to kill. It's stuff like that.
Got it. So clothespins are important. Go ahead.
If you want to get through doors. Justin Stockholm, I love you all. Keep up the brilliance. $5. Thank you so much. Justin is one of my patrons, I believe. Thank you. Spader, another $5, man. I love Matt getting to where he is now.
Thank you.
Where he is now lets the movie dictate its own universe. What has Jenna's journey been on suspending disbelief in film?
I think I've been maybe a little ahead of Matt's curve with suspending. I didn't say anything bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Talk about yourself.
I did struggle a little bit with Star Wars. I didn't have years in between of, watching them over and over and picking up on some of the details. So I had a little bit of a tough time, but I think as we've gone through, I've done a bit better of a job. I think this MCU series has been the best as far as suspending the disbelief.
Yeah. That's good. I think you have been, you do a very good job of that. David Parsons, would you guys react to the Terminator movies? Yes. Matt has left. I don't know where he went. Where'd you go? P, got it.
Terminator.
Terminator, yes. I would love to do the Terminator movies. Again, after MCU, that's when it'll be more time for stuff like that. Duff Fame. I think Matt is going to love Phase 3. We'll see. I really don't know. What is your prediction, Matt? Do you think that you'll like it or no?
There's an obvious sense of pressure about it now because somebody said it in the chat. Anytime a movie is dumbed down, I like it. Like, I like it more, which it makes sense. The more it's hyped up. But I'm almost a little nervous about it. Not like, oh, I hope I'm going to like it, or I hope they like my reaction. I love y'all, but I don't give a damn what y'all think about my reaction. Based on what you guys are going to think, I give you truly what I feel.
Yeah.
Like you're Winter Soldier in Star Wars.
Yeah, not good. So I'm actually just, because it's built up, I hope it's not really built up.
Yeah. Evan, as someone that's been pretty superheroed out, rediscovering the MCU with you has been a lot of fun between Phase 2 and 3. Oh, between Phase 2 and 3, how about MCU at some point?
You just needed to make a community post of all of the movies you're planning on doing.
That's a lot.
like a queue.
Yeah, enough to keep us busy. I love watching your videos. Have you ever thought about watching classic corny slasher movies like Friday the 13th? Yes. Come Halloween time.
your channel. That
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so good.
We did
You want
Michael.
to plug it in the chat?
Yeah, well, I'll let you throw it in there.
Yep.
Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees video. Pastor was Jason, Matt was Michael for about half of it. There's a behind the scenes video exclusively on Patreon. I totally forgot. Jeremy got hurt.
Yeah, he did. He
Like
really
physically got hurt. He hit his head against the back of a pier, almost knocked him out and drowned him.
did. I almost killed him. I felt terrible.
We actually had to cut up production that day. We were trying to film the whole thing in a day. Luckily, we were able to finish it with Matt stepping in after that. So sorry, Jeremy, for almost killing you.
Putting that in the chat now.
Hey guys, it's 1 a.m. here in the UK. This is the first live stream I watched since I became a little patron. Thank you. Have you all watched the Shawshank Redemption? Top one on
Yes.
IMDb. Thanks
It's one of
for your
Jenna's
That's
favorites.
Love Shawshank.
One of my
Love it.
faves.
That was one of the first movies that she and I ever watched together when we were dating.
Really?
When we were dating.
Hey, thank you so much for that super chat. I'm glad. It's really cool when people are like, I never chat or like do that. type
Yeah,
thing.
right.
I'm getting a lot of lag. I hope that I don't know if it's fixed or not. Lagging because you're spamming.
Wait, what?
Okay. Sorry, guys.
I
Jeez.
mean,
If it is lagging, just I see that it's lagging, so you don't need to spam it anymore. I can see that.
yeah, it's not lagging here.
I don't know if it's contributing to it or not.
Granted, we're on the same internet, so. Yep, there's the lag. It's lagging a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's good now. It's good
Hey.
now.
It looked like your face was melting off.
Handful of people, so say something. Yeah. From Indiana. Two things. Holden, I know you say you're shy, but I love seeing the confidence grow each video. Don't get Matt started on that. Two, Matt, I love your insight of the MCU.
That my opinion is affecting somebody in a positive way. That's cool.
Are we still getting comments about lag?
I don't see it. It looks good.
Okay.
You guys, let us know. Are we lagging? Let us know. Go ahead, Holtz.
Austin Grady, appreciate the comment about the confidence thing. I don't know I don't know why I struggle with that, honestly. But Matt has been on to me about that for a while now. So I appreciate that you see it's getting better.
You are. You're doing better, butter. You're doing better, bud. You are.
Thank you.
Butter.
Butter.
RIP'd man. I hope this is coming through because I would hate to read these and you not be able to hear them because of lag.
It looks good.
Holden, how do you feel about having your next video ideas? Do you feel like it's constricting? Oh, we've talked about this at length too. Thank you so much for that super chat, by the way.
Say it one more time. I was looking for. Yeah, it's still lagging, but yeah. Go ahead.
It is?
Go ahead.
I don't see it.
I know they're commenting lag, but
Is it the same
But-
people or is it a bunch of people?
You're behind in the comments.
I'll just go ahead and stop. Go ahead, Holden.
How do you feel about having hairstyles, different type? Now, since we have a series, I'm sticking more closely to like a definitive, almost a formula, really. I'm always going to need to change it up. I'm always going to need to do something different. I even talked about from when we did Civil War. I'm like, we have to do something different. Otherwise, I just go crazy.
And he's got some things in store.
Yes, I do. So, as far as video ideas, I literally have a Word document that I just put video ideas down on. So if I'm ever like having writer's block, I literally just go to that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, and I'll do that type of video. RIP, man, thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate that a lot. Josh Mason, The Crow and V for Vendetta is good picks. The Crow is one of Pastor's favorites.
Yep, it's I mean, I can get going length of it, but you know.
Yeah, I would love. The Crow would be great. Have you seen The Crow?
I've seen them both and I loved them.
Yeah, V for Vendetta is fantastic.
Yep.
Remember. Let's see. Next one, Matthew Gassesi. Oh no, I'm sorry that I'm getting behind here, guys. I'm just gonna power through these next few ones. I hope that that's cool with y'all. Matt looks like Dr. Evil with hair, and he would behave like him if he were up to evil schemes. His sinister laugh just speaks volumes. Love you all. Thank you so much. Jason Henry, have any of you seen the Matrix trilogy? What is the Matrix? Put it on the watch list. Here from Michigan.
I saw the first one and I loved it.
Well, we can do the trilogy. You saw The Dark Knight at one point. We still did the Dark Knight trilogy for
Yeah,
the first time.
that would be good.
Yeah.
Spader, what are your first Phase 3 movies that you'll see? And would Matt think that Inception was great or boring?
Loved Inception. It was great.
Yeah.
I followed it.
What are your first Phase 3 movies that you'll see? Well, it'll be Civil War when we get to it. Next, trying to just get caught up, guys. CK Sidekick, any plans for more visits to the theater for upcoming movies? Yes, when the theaters open up.
Yeah, we want to.
It would be cool to get reactions on movies none of us have seen. Behind the scenes would be amazing. Absolutely. That's one of the problems with the quarantine right
So
now.
there's something that I've yet to be able to have time to speak to Holden about, and I was planning on talking about that tonight. I'm not saying we're going to do anything. I'm springing an idea on him. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. Hopefully he'll go for it. He's not crazy about change with certain things, so we'll see.
Mike Jones, super sticker. That's hilarious. Thank you so much. Christian, you guys are awesome. Can't wait for you guys to watch Civil War. What movies are next for the Marvel break? We've already picked the movies between Phase 2 and Phase 3. After the MCU, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be. I want to do Indiana Jones. I want to do X-Men. I want to do the Amazing Spider-Man movies. So it's going to be a lot of stuff like that. Pirates of the Caribbean, pretty much catching up on all the suggestions.
Speaking of movies, we probably need to be hopping off here shortly so we can go record another movie.
That's right. Okay, let me last couple super chats here. RIP, man. How do you guys feel about being so entertaining? I'm kind of jealous of your friendship. Feel about being entertaining?
Entertaining? I mean, we know that we do entertain people. We know that, but I guess we don't look at it like that. We're documenting what we're doing. We know that you guys like it, and we're doing the behind the scenes. I don't know. Like, it's honestly, it's cool to see the interaction. It's cool to know that what we're doing is affecting you guys in a positive way.
Yeah, we have talked before. Like we know that we are entertainers to some degree. Well, I guess obviously we're entertainers to some degree. I know that when we've done like double features in the past, by the end of the second movie, our energy level is just so low.
Yeah,
and so we'll have to we'll literally get up and like stretch and do some jumping jacks. Yeah. Okay, all right, get our energy up. Our energy up.
Yep.
Because that's just how it is.
Yeah, and I said it in the behind the scenes that we literally do we jump up and down, so we can not to overplay it, but because we're down here, we need to get it up here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So great question. Athletic Productions, my favorite YouTuber.
They are.
Yep. I just think about. I do, but I just had like this funny flash of me just like editing for like hours and hours and hours. Because for you guys, like we watch the movies together, and then that's it. And then I go back and spend two, 3 times as much time editing them.
I'll admit, like the behind the scenes, I keep saying behind the scenes, but it's not as strenuous as your video to edit. Like a vlog is not the same as editing how Holden.
To see.
Venom, right?
Yeah, well, there's a couple that we all haven't seen together. I know we discovered last live that, Holden, you haven't seen Gladiator.
Right.
Oh, bruh.
That's one of my favorites. I think that'd be good for you to watch and react
My name
to.
is Gladiator.
And that's one I've been meaning to watch for forever.
He hasn't watched Swordfish either.
Oh my
I have not seen
gosh.
Swordfish.
So good.
That's a good movie too.
Holden, do you think Matt and Jenna will like Endgame or Infinity War better? Endgame is my prediction. Just because Infinity War and Endgame are basically the same movie, just with a long intermission.
Wow.
My
Hey, Matt, speak up.
Yeah, my prediction is Matt will like Infinity War better, and I think
Really?
Jenna would like Endgame better. Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
You guys seen that new Infinity War?
Oh yeah,
You remember
we
that
used
line?
that as a joke in one of the videos. Jonathan Flores, love you guys. Always look forward to your vids. Holden, Matt, I love your channel. Has Matt seen District 9?
Isn't that about aliens?
Yes.
I did see that.
Did you not like it?
It was okay.
It's been a minute since I've seen it. I remember enjoying it.
It was
Yeah,
alright.
it's been a long time since I've seen it.
RIP, man. Thank you so much for all the super chats, dude. I really appreciate that. Before you hit post, does it still make you excited? Yes, it makes me.
Oh, yeah.
I get a mixture of anxious and excited, and I don't think it's ever going to go away. I'm 400 plus videos in,
And you're still getting
and
nervous.
I still am like, oh, okay, post. I'm one of those people, like, it's hard for me to go back and rewatch videos. I don't think I've rewatched, with the exception of watching some stuff with y'all, gone back on my own time and watched videos I've edited and posted.
So one of the videos for this week, Jenna and Holden were watching it as I was setting up for our live, but they were watching it together, and I was actually kind of surprised that you were watching it because it hadn't been released yet. But it was good to see.
Yeah,
It was funny that you sent me the link and then I was sitting there watching it and you're like, well, I want to watch it too.
Yeah, because I go back in and I'm just like, why did I leave that in?
Should have changed
I
that.
should have cut that.
That should have been
Why
longer.
didn't I say this? That camera shot sucks, you know, and I just get in my own head
I'm
about
sorry,
it.
I try.
So I'll when I'm editing it and I compile it, that's pretty much the last. I will usually like go back and do a final view once it's compiled on my own, like before I upload it, just to make sure, because sometimes like the text won't be correct, or it'll be a typo or something. Anyway, Josh Mason, would you consider Clone Wars and Rebels Mandalorian? Yes. Well, we've seen Mandalorian season 1, Clone Wars and Rebels. We've been suggested 1,000 times now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be able to watch it eventually. Rick and Morty, Samuel, reacting to Rick and Morty. I was thinking about that today. Actually, I watched the Film Theories video on their most recent Rick and Morty content, and I would love to do that. Let's see. Any last minute things? Okay, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. We are going to film our 4th break movie video tonight. So if you're a patron of mine, you'll get to see. Well, for one thing, you'll get to find out what it is, and you'll also get to see it before everyone else. So I'll have all 4 videos early for my patrons, which is hopefully a good
Incentive?
Yes, a good incentive for some of y'all. It's for my producer and above tier patrons only. If you just want to follow me on Patreon, you can do that. I post some stuff publicly for everyone. $5 patrons get your name at the end of every video, and it goes up from there. Last minute super chats just from a couple people that's just jumping on now. Have you thought about showing Matt and Jenna a Tarantino movie? I don't know if they would enjoy it or hate it. Yes. Yeah, we have probably Kill Bill was the first Tarantino movie we considered doing. The first 2 Kill Bills. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is another one. Thank you for that super chat. Jada, have you considered posting full movie reactions, maybe on your Patreon?
There's something that I'm going to talk to you about whenever we hang this up.
We have talked about that. I would love to do that. I'm worried about copyright issue. The reason we can kind of get away with it in these videos is that we're watching them to react specifically, and then we're specifically talking about them and reviewing them after. That's what allows us to do that legally.
Yep.
As far as us watching a full movie and publishing it, even if it's small in the corner, a studio could do something, is what I'm worried about. If there's a comment or super chat I miss, leave me a comment once this live goes public, and I will get to it. The Novice, real quick. Can't wait to see Matt and Jen's reaction to the first season of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Punisher. Daredevil would definitely be first.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Thank you all so much. Do I need to end it on here, Matt?
No.
I just want to say one thing. Awais, thank you for helping monitor the comments. That's really awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Awais. And then, hey, also, Snap Keep Videos is Pastor. SNAP Keep, KEEP Videos.
Yeah, link is in the description for Pastor's channel as well.
And now I feel irrelevant. So, guys, thank y'all for being here. We will talk to you soon.
Okay.
Yep.
Do I cut it off here?
I just want to make this more awkward than it has to be because you've already asked that once. You want me to cut it off?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh, you want me to turn it off now?
Yeah, if you could turn it off.
Okay.
That'd be great. Any last minute comments or anything, leave it when the video posts. Can you
Go ahead.
please?
Go ahead.
Matt, please cut it off. All right. Awesome.